Hello fellow traders, welcome to your favorite channel, Top Master Trader, where your journey to market mastery begins. Today we will talk about very important subject, something that we spoke briefly about in my last video when I was telling you that to know whether you should be buying or selling, you need to know the direction of the market. You need to know the trend, where the price is moving. So if we are in an uptrend, you want to be a buyer. If you are in a downtrend, you want to be a seller. So today we will determine how to figure out whether we are in a bullish market or bearish market. So stay focused. This is very important information. These are the fundamentals of trading. If you build strong fundamentals, you can build a skyscraper on top of these fundamentals. But if your fundamentals are weak, any trade you will put on these fundamentals, it will be weak as well. It will not have a support and it will fall and fail, and you will fail as a trader. So do yourself a favor, pay attention, don't take it for granted. Don't think like, oh, this is basics, I know where the market is going up or down. Trust me, there will be a lot of information. And as always, for each 100 likes and 100 comments, I will choose a lucky winner. So if there's 500 comments, 500 likes, 5 lucky winners of my otherwise paid course. As well, you can get access to my paid courses when you open an account, live account with XTB. Just drop me an email, info@topmastertrader.com, and I will be more than happy to grant you an access to my course. And now let's define stuff first. What is a trend? A trend on the market chart refers to the general direction in which the price of an asset moves over a specific period. Trends can be categorized into 3 types. Uptrend, so-called bullish trend, that would be a series of higher highs and higher lows, indicating increasing price. Downtrend, that would be a bearish trend, a series of lower highs and lower lows, indicating decreasing price. And there can be a sideways trend, so-called range-bound or consolidation. Price moves within a horizontal range with no clear upward or downward direction. That can be when the market is making a decision, is waiting for some important news, and it's waiting to know the result of something, or is just accumulating to shoot up and start new trend, or shoot down. Now, let's have a look at the current situation on the market. We are looking at Bitcoin. This is 1-hour chart, and as per definition, we said that we are looking at the movement over a certain period of time. So this is a period of time starting from 10th of March until 27th of March, so past 17 days. Each candle represents 1-hour movement. And what did we say? That for the uptrend, we need higher highs and higher lows. And for the downtrend, we need lower highs and lower lows. Let's mark the impulses and corrections on the visible market right now. That's the red color, beautiful. With red, we will mark our corrections. And the impulses I will do with the green. So we will change it in a second. So this is our first movement of the market. Let's change it to some nice vibrant green so we can see it clearly. So that's our first impulse, and then there is a correction. Now we need another impulse, so we need our N wave to understand whether we are starting to be in bullish or bearish market. That's our low, that's our high. Now what did we did? We did the higher low and the higher high. Another movement is from our higher high to, again, a higher low. This low is higher than the previous one. Now we are marking next movement, and again, that's higher low to higher high. Let's grab the red line and same again. Higher high and higher low. What else can we ask for? Look at that. Same story again. This is our market. Now another move. What are we having right now? It's not finished yet, so we cannot fully mark it. But for now, we have a higher high, lower high. But before we have another high, we shouldn't be marking any lows as of yet. So we need a new high. And that's our bullish market. So this is Bitcoin. And imagine now your friend is calling you and he's telling you, are you selling Bitcoin? And you are telling him like, why would I be selling? We are in a bullish market. This is clearly a bullish market. And he's like, are you mad? Are you insane? What's going on with you? Aren't you looking at the technical analysis? Aren't you looking at the chart? Can't you see that this is a clearly bearish market? And why would be saying anything like that? For our chart, we just need to change from 1 hour to 4 hour chart to see a completely different picture, completely different trend, although we are still at the same asset. This is Bitcoin. The same asset, 2 different time frames, 2 different traders, and 2 different trends. One is the uptrend, one is the downtrend. So how did we define the downtrend? As a series of lower lows and lower highs. So let's mark them. Now, that's what your friend is looking at. That's his movement. This is his impulse, but now his impulse is going down, is creating lower low. That's his correction. So now the greens are corrections, because the green represents buyers, of course, but they are having lower power. They are not so powerful as bulls. That's why we always want to be with the power on the market. Look at the power. If you catch the movement like that, then you can make serious money. The green is not so important. And then, of course, our last impulse so far. So that's what your friend is looking at. And for him, all your uptrend, that's right, he will mark it as green. But he's not considering as an uptrend. For him, this is a small correction in the movement of the market going south. So as I said, 2 traders, 2 different views. That's why when you are looking at the markets and you want to determine whether the market is bullish or bearish, you should be doing it from top to the bottom. What does it mean? You should be starting even from the monthly chart. So if we take Bitcoin to the monthly chart, what do we have then? Then we have, of course, a bullish market. We have a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Then we can go to weekly and do the same analysis. We can go to daily and do the same analysis. Then we will see different picture, and we need to decide whether we want to trade with the power, with the money from daily, weekly, from monthly, how long we want to hold our position. It all depends. But these are the basics, these are the fundamentals of trend trading. If you understand that, if you master that, always have it marked, always know what trend you are in on each time frame. If you are trading on M1, you need to know what's happening on M1, you need to know what's happening on M15, because it's all related. But for trading strategies, there will be another video, and make sure you click this bell button next to the subscription so you will be notified, because I will be putting a lot of videos where I will be explaining another fundamentals, very important fundamentals that you need to understand to be a top master trader. And for now, there will be some videos on the side for you to watch next. Jump into them. The YouTube knows the best what you watched so far and what's next in line for you. And until the next time, my friend, I wish you all the best. Take care. Bye. The markets never stop, and neither should you. So watch one of these videos next.